Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another Tanks Mercenaries video. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the tasks that you'll need to finish to get the Tier 4 Needle Heavy Tank, which is a Tier 4 Mercenary Heavy Tank. And also, I do have some gameplay of the tank, so stick around for that. And according to YouTube Analytics, a small percentage of people that actually watch my videos are actually not subscribed. So if you end up liking my content, remember to subscribe because it helps the channel out a lot. And let's get into the video. So, the Needle. There's an earn challenge thing from June 8th to June 29th. Now, this earn op, it's like an earn challenge. It's basically, if you've been around since before 6.0, you'll remember mercenary contracts. And this is exactly what it's going to be like. So basically, there's going to be a whole bunch of stages, just like any other earn-off, but each stage is going to be a different challenge. And yeah, so also if you already have the tank, you'll get a 600,000 silver, which is actually kind of decent because this is a Tier 4 non-premium tank. And you'll also get a 2D commander. So yeah, 2D commander. So there are officially 16 tasks that you got to complete. So each task is separated into two parts. Well, yes. Well, there's 16 tasks, and some reason there's task 1, 1.1, and 1.2. So 1.1 is all you gotta do is win a battle, and you get a med kit. 1.2, 1,200. And you get a repair kit. Task 2.1 to 2.3. Oh, wait, there's more. Never mind, there's more than how many tasks I said. There's a lot of tasks. So, it's a lot. Contracts for mercenary tanks made you work for the tank. It didn't be like, hey, just play the game and you will earn the tank. They made you work for the tank. And that's why a lot of people actually liked mercenary contracts, because you didn't have, not everybody could actually earn them. You had to completely work for them, like especially the tier 8s, the tier 9s, and tier 10s. Yeah. So next task is win 2 battles in a row. Next one after that is placing the top XP earner, the top 8 XP earner on your team. Next is earn 2,400 or more XP in any numbered battle. Then your Needle task 3.1 to 3.3. Destroy 1 or more enemies while an enemy is within 100 meters. See, there's a whole bunch of these little tasks that you gotta do. It's somewhat like the contracts, but a little bit more. Damage 1 or more vehicles in any number of battles. As you can see, the tasks will start getting harder and harder when you progress through the tasks. I mean, the Needle's actually a pretty decent tank, and I'll show you some gameplay. I actually have 2 battles of it this time because they're both very, very short. And yeah, look at that. We're on 6.1. 6.1 is penetrate 10 shots in any number of battle. And did I also forget to mention, every task that you finish, you get rewards. So, yeah, this is, if you even if you don't finish the Needle task contract thing, you'll still get all of these rewards that you finished. And the 8.1, you have to get 64,800 XP in any number of battles, and you'll get a 2D commander and the Needle tank. So, let's actually go see some gameplay of this tank. So, this first battle is, basically, I'm showing you the armor of the tank and the very rapid firing gun of this tank. So, let you know right quick, my crew skills are Born Leader, 6 cents, rapid loading. Okay? My equipment is the 2 speed equipment, crew vents, and the targeted info. And that's it. Basically how my tank is loaded out. I loaded it up for speed and rate of fire. And as you can see, I just tore apart 2 tier 3s. And they did absolutely nothing. Also, if you're wondering, how much armor this tank has in the hull. It's 75 in the front. I believe like 70 in the sides. I would really have to look this up because Tankopedia does not have the hull armor, which really flippin' sucks. But the whole turret armor is 80 at the front, 50 at the sides, and 50 at the back. And this battle, you're really going to show, it's going to show you the power of this tank, like the armor, and so is the next one. Also, if you're wondering what hull this is the Panzer IIJ tank. And as for PlayStation people, we call it the Panzer IIJ PS because we're fancy like that. You get a fancy paint job on our Panzer IIJ. Yeah, PlayStation power. Funny. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Tanks GG is weird. I don't use Tank GG a lot. And yeah. I'm just trying to find hull armor. Oh, there you are. So, hull armor is the exact same as the turret armor. It's 80 at the front, 50 at the sides, and 50 at the back. So, very, very, very good very good armor. But it's all flat. And as you can see, we got taken out by a Honor T-28E. Something like that. But, yes, the armor is very, very strong. It can still be pinned. You just gotta watch out for some tanks. And the tanks you gotta watch out are like tank destroyers, the Honor T-28 or the T-28 F-30, and M3 Lee. I think that's about it. There's not many tanks that can actually go through your armor. And artillery doesn't really do a lot to you. As you can see, the last game, I was actually getting hit by artillery, and it was barely doing anything to me. And this time, we actually get into like a full game. We're on mines, and we're pretty much top tier. And we're about to completely eliminate, because this tank is actually really good. Also, the highest tier this tank can actually get play up to is tier 5. So, your rate of fire, your stock rate of fire is 27.27. Your damage is 55. And that makes your DPM 1,500, which is very devastating for a tier 4 tank. Your penetration is 75 on your standard, 110 on your premium, aim time is 2.1, accuracy is 0.37, and you have 10 degrees of gun depression. So, yeah. And right now I'm just getting pinned by a Lego. I call it Lego. Lago. Whatever you want to call it. And now we just quickly took out a Chiha. So basically with this tank, you just really want to like angle your armor, because that's how you're going to make your armor even more efficient. When you angle your armor, like almost nobody's going to actually be able to pin straight through your armor. It's a very good tank to like practice like angling, because the armor is really good. Like I've been saying, like this tank is all about the armor. That's why the Panzer IIJ PS, which is a tier 3, and it pretty much can go drive out in the middle of the map, go AFK. I've done this multiple times. I did it 3 games in a row, where I just drove my Panzer IIJ PS, sat it in the middle of the map, walked away, went to go get something, walked back, like 3 minutes later, where artillery, like 2 sets of artillery, 2 artillery were firing at me, and every other tank was firing at me. And I still had full health, pretty much, because the artillery couldn't do anything to me. My armor was just too much for artillery to, like, do anything. It's pretty fun just driving this tank, so it's a very good tank to like practice angling your armor. So yes, it's a tier 4, but if you need to like practice angling armor or anything, this is the tank to do it. because it's very forgiving. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the Needle. Needle is a very fun tank. Very fun, very good armor. And hopefully we'll get more mercenary tanks. And when we do, I'll go over them. So anyway, if you like this video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, ultimate SLAPAFISH, because warriors are not, and peace out, see ya!